Well, this year I'm making a series of short videos talking about the games that I completed for different systems. In this video, I want to talk about the PC games, particularly the Steam games that I completed in 2022. First up is Sable. Sable is a beautiful Zelda Breath of the Wild-like game with no combat. You play as a girl in a village, in a world basically, where everyone wears masks. And you are going out on kind of a coming-of-age journey where you decide what mask you want to wear, which is essentially what guild you want to join in the world. So you explore on this glider across beautiful, interesting, artistically rendered landscapes, talking to people, finding out what they need, helping them solve problems, so that they give you the ability to take on the mask of their career if that's what you choose in the end of the game. There are no wrong answers. Like I said, there's no combat, no deaths really. It was just a fun little game with a great soundtrack and great graphics, and I highly recommend it. Anodyne II. Now, I played Anodyne I, which was kind of a top-down, 16-bit looking sort of a Flash kind of a game. Anodyne II has a very PS1, possibly PS2 look to the world that is deliberate. And there's also other parts of the world where you go down inside of a computer and it looks more like a Super Nintendo game. It had a weird, very obscure story with a weird moral that was basically that rules are bad and you should do whatever feels right for you. So I enjoyed playing it, but I didn't really agree with the moral, and in the end, it was very strange. Homesick. This is a beautiful from the screenshots in the Steam store, sort of a Myst or maybe a Dear Esther sort of a game. Frustrating puzzles, interesting world, very, very short. I liked the art style. It had one decent jump scare, and I finished it in less than 2 hours. It was not bad, probably a good first effort for someone, but I don't know. The puzzles were too difficult for the amount of effort the game was making me want to put into them, if you know what I mean. So those were the games I finished on Steam this year. There were several other games that I spent quite a bit of time with, but still have not completed that I want to mention. One of those is Loop Hero. This has won a lot of awards. It has a very addictive gameplay. It's hard to describe. Your character walks on his own, and you are building the world around him. You're increasing the difficulty for him, which also increases the risk, but increases the chance of reward as you try to complete this loop over and over as you get more powerful, collect more gear, and try to fight the boss. If you get killed, you go back to your camp, and you lose a lot of the stuff you were carrying. You're trying to build up your camp, and you're trying to slowly restore the world. It's a lot of fun. I'll finish it someday. I feel like I'm pretty close, but I've just been busy with other things. And another game I've been playing on Steam is Persona 4 Golden. I've played it quite a bit, still got a ways more to go. The dungeons in this game are so long, and there is no way to save in them. So that kind of just burned me out a little bit, and I had to take a bit of a break. I enjoy the Persona games. I enjoy what they say about humanity and our psyche and the way that we perceive ourselves, the way that we even fool ourselves as to who we are and what our true desires are. It's an interesting take that the Persona games have, and I'm looking forward to finishing that at some point in the near future. So that's the PC games that I played this year. Thanks for watching.